Good morning, KU. I'm Bentley Leonard.
And I'm Grace Haverty.
So, what day is it?
I believe it's October 3rd.
On October 3rd. He asked me what day it was.
It is National Mean Girls Day, for those of you who did not understand that reference. But girls everywhere are celebrating, so.
So, yeah, your Twitter feed, Insta feed will probably be full of that
Oh,
good old
yeah.
stuff. But also, it'll probably be full of a bunch of fall activities. The weather outside is finally starting to feel like fall.
Yes, it was freezing this morning, and I think there was a hurricane yesterday. So definitely a change in the weather, and finally it feels like fall. It took a while, but it's here.
I walked to class yesterday. I stepped in a massive puddle. All day my feet were pruning.
Yes.
I was like, yum.
Yes, everywhere.
Yeah, and tomorrow, which is actually my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. KU will be playing West Virginia University at 3 o'clock with our new coach, Clint Bowen.
Yes, so we will see how that goes. Hopefully better than last week.
But on to winning teams. How about the Royals?
The Royals. Yay, we're doing awesome. Last night they beat the Angels 3-2, went into extra innings. It was an awesome game, and tonight they are going to play the Angels again in California. So watch the game, cheer hard. And Monday night they will be back in KC, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Everyone is.
Yeah, last night I was on Mass eating with my brother for my birthday, and we were watching the game, you know, hanging out. And we started walking back to the car, actually, and there were, like, people everywhere with, like, blood on their face and, like, all this, like, scary stuff. And I was like, wait, what is going on? And it actually was the zombie walk that happened on Mass Street. So
Yeah, I saw that too. I was
game.
driving home, and it was just on a little part of Mass, and I saw a guy that was dressed as like a zombie sailor, and he had an anchor around his neck. People went all out, but the governor actually named October Zombie Awareness Month recently.
Yes.
So it's all to get people prepared.
Yeah, well, according to sources, people say that if you're prepared for a zombie apocalypse, you're pretty much prepared for anything.
Yes. So
Go
be prepared,
Kansas for
people.
being prepared.
Also, we are nearing like the midpoint of the semester, right? Next week is the last week before fall break, and there's lots of midterms and tests and projects, everything coming up next week.
Yeah, do you have any midterms or anything?
I have one test, and then I have a couple different projects due, so it's gonna be a busy week, but it's
Are you going
okay.
home?
I am, yeah. I'm only 30 minutes away, so I will be
that's
going
nice.
home for sure.
Yes. I only have a paper due next week, but then I'm going home.
Not bad.
Except for I'm so bummed because next Friday is late night at the Fog.
Yes.
But I won't be here for it. It's
Yeah.
like my favorite thing, but
Kind
I need
of
to
bad
go home.
timing
Yeah.
for the Friday night of fall break. That's always a fun thing to go to, so hopefully a lot of people still show up, people that are staying here, maybe out-of-state kids. So
Yes, I think a lot of people will, especially freshmen who haven't gotten to experience yet. Like, even if they have a little, you know, it's so much different when you're a student.
Exactly.
So I'm sure a lot of people will still
it's an
be
awesome
there.
way to like kick off basketball season and get everyone pumped.
Yes. So when we come back, we'll be back with Brianna for an interview.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brianna Johnson, and I'm here with Will Goodwin, who is a sophomore here at KU from Los Angeles, actually, and he's majoring in art history. So thank you for coming and talking with us this morning. We really appreciate it. So first of all, my first question is what made you come to KU from California?
That's definitely a question that I get a lot, but I think my high school just had really good kind of recruiting. Like, we had different counselors come out and talk to us in groups, and one of them, the one that came from KU, was really good at her job, and so I mean, yeah, she sold it for me, and I came out here, visited. Yeah, it's been cool. Best decision I've ever made.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm from Virginia, so I'm from far away too, and I definitely get that question a lot, but it's a good decision and definitely not one you'll regret, so sure you'll have a great 4 years here. But okay, I'm a journalism major. I know nothing about art history, any of that. So kind of explain to us what art history major entails. What kind of classes do you take? What are some requirements? Stuff like that. What's it about?
Yeah, so when I came here, I was pre-marketing, and then I took Modern Art 261, and I was it kind of completely changed like my outlook on my classes and everything. I was just completely inspired and like found myself really passionate about it. So then I started taking more classes, and then like midway through freshman year, I kind of completely switched my major and my focus. And second semester, I took history of art. It was like 562 postmodernism to modernism, and then European art, and had really great professors. So then I'm just kind of keep continuing with that.
Yeah,
and
that sounds
it's going
good.
really good so far. Yeah.
Awesome, that's good to hear. I know it's kind of far in advance, but where do you kind of want to do after college with art? Do you know, or are you just kind of like?
Ideally, what I want to do is, when I go back home to LA, have my own gallery, and then other people can bring their art in, and I want to kind of help them get their art out to the public, like basically be an art dealer, but then kind of make a business out of that, like make a cut of it, and hopefully make my money that way, or just be a stay-at-home dad. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh,
it's an art history major. We'll see.
That's awesome. No, that sounds great. So we were talking earlier, and you told me about a competition that you're planning on entering, the Robert Rauschenberg competition?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So tell me a little bit about that. What does that entail?
So it's called the Robert Rauschenberg Emerging Curator Competition. Basically, what I do is he's an artist. So what I have to do is I have to craft kind of my own exhibit of his work. It's online, it's virtual, and then along with that, basically like the rhetorical process behind it. So why I chose to put different paintings in different positions. And I submit that and then wait for the feedback.
Awesome. So if you if you do end up winning, what comes out of it?
I get to, my exhibit that I kind of planned gets to be brought to life at KU.
Wow.
So I get to, at the Spencer Museum of Art, and so it's kind of a big deal.
Wow, no, it sounds like it, but good luck with that. I'm sure you'll do great. I'm sure it'll be great.
Thank you.
But thanks again for coming and talking with us.
No
we
problem.
really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with your news update.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Travis Calvin.
And I'm Michael O'Brien, and this is your Friday Good Morning KU News Update. Ebola has infected its fourth American. A freelance TV cameraman working with NBC News is being flown back to America after testing positive in Liberia. On a private charter flight, the rest of the crew are also returning and going to be quarantined for safety measures.
The cyber attack on JP Morgan Chase & Company compromised contact information of 76 million households and 7 million small businesses. However, no account information was affected. Customers should look out for emails or calls from a false or fake JP Morgan representative and simply say thank you and hang up.
Hong Kong protesters agreed to talk with Hong Kong's government, although Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying will not resign. After a few civil servants attempted to return to work, the government closed down the central government offices. At the moment, it is unclear when the talks will begin and what they will accomplish.
A group of Greek leaders have formed a Greek sexual assault task force on campus. The task force, including student body president Morgan Saeed, posted a video yesterday introducing the group and encouraging participation. They hope to educate the university community and take the first steps in creating a solution for sexual assault cases.
The Kansas City Royals have taken the lead in their first playoff series since 1985 as they beat the Los Angeles Angels at Anaheim 3-2. Mike Moustakas slammed the game-winning homer in the 11th inning. His homer is the first extra-inning home run in Royals postseason history. They will face the Angels again tonight in Anaheim at 8:37 p.m.
Your Kansas Jayhawks basketball team is back and unaffected by losing two of the top 3 NBA draft picks. Coach Bill Self and the rest of the team had their first practice yesterday, along with their media day. Self compared this team to the 2008 championship team and has hopes for an improved defense. Self and the rest of the team will have their first appearance on the court at Late Night in the Fog next Friday.
And that's it for today's news update. Stay tuned and we'll be back with the weather. Welcome back. We're here with Michaela David outside to give us the update on the weather. So Michaela, how do you feel?
I feel great. It's been a great week, and I just am excited for this weekend.
So, I hear it's cold outside. Is it still feeling that way?
It's still pretty chilly. It was about 50 when I left this morning, and it's not going to get much nicer than that. I think the high today is about 59, and we'll expect some, sprinkling and colder weather.
And how's it going to feel like tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be a little bit better. We have a high of 61 and with a low of 41. But Sunday will be much nicer with a high of 70 and a low of 50. So it should be sunnier and a little bit cloudy.
Would you recommend this might be good weather to go outside and play intramural sports?
Hey, if you're brave enough, every weather is good weather for intramural sports.
Well, wonderful. And before we go, I'd like to give a happy birthday shout out to Bentley Leonard. It's her birthday tomorrow. And that is it for Good Morning KU. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back on Monday.